ESPN NFL survey ranking second-year quarterbacks. Number one, you have Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville Jaguars. He shouldn't be number one. He didn't do enough, in my opinion, to be number one. I think Mac Jones should be number one. He almost led his team to the playoffs really last year and played the best, in my opinion. So I would say he should have been number one. Number two, Mac Jones. Like I said, number one, New England Patriots. Number three, Zach Wilson, New York Jets. I think Justin Fields should be ahead of him. He overall had pretty much the same season, but a lot of people expected Zach Wilson to be a lot better. He was the second overall taken pick. But adding Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner will definitely help the team overall. But what do you think? At number four, Justin Fields. Great pick, but I'd put him at number three personally. Number five, Trey Lance. San Francisco 49ers. He didn't play one snap really last season. He really only played when certain times when they tried to get in the end zone. He would do a rushing play or something like that. But overall, I don't really know how he's really ahead of Davis Mills. Davis Mills had an okay season last year. I think did better than Trey Lance, so I'd rank him ahead of him. Number six, Davis Mills, Houston, Texas. Most people in the comments were talking about the disrespect to Davis Mills. But what do you think about this list? And what is your ranking 1 through 6? I don't think I would put Trevor Lawrence at 1, but what about you? NFL news story from today. Breaking news from earlier. Steelers extending Minka Fitzpatrick, Steelers safety, agreed to a terms on a deal of 4 years, $73 million, $36 million guaranteed. Definitely a good deal for the Steelers to get. They got him at a very cheap rate. And overall, I think the Steelers this season are going to be a lot better than last season. I think Kenny Pickett's definitely I think he's had a better season than Ben Roethlisberger did have last year. But how many wins do you think the Steelers are going to get overall? But I think their defense is being the main focal point again like it was last year. And this was definitely a good re-signing from them. Sunday Night Football on NBC. Happy birthday, Cooper Kupp. Today's his birthday. The Rams house delivered wide receiver, a legendary 2021 season. 1,947 receiving yards. Pretty close to record. 145 receptions, mostly NFL, and 16 touchdowns. The Triple Crown. And then first team All-Pro with Super Bowl champion. And they left out Offensive Player of the Year. But overall, a great season from Cooper Kupp. And one of the best players in the NFL. Pro Football Focus, highest graded player since 2020. Number one is Trent Williams, 96.8. Probably the best offensive lineman in the NFL. And some lists he's actually top 5 player in the NFL or top 10 player. So overall, he's probably the best offensive lineman. Number 2, you have Aaron Donald, 95.0. Probably the best defensive player in the NFL right now. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers, 94.8. But probably the best quarterback right now. Number 4, no surprise, Tom Brady as well. One of the highest graded with 94.6. And number 5, Zach Byrne, 94.2, which I was kind of surprised to see him on this list, but still one of the best offensive linemen. I feel he's kind of been injury-prone over the years, but what do you think about this list? And the highest graded player since 2020.